Shalom Gardra Eis Chevra. I want to share an unbelievably powerful idea with you, and I also want to share two practical strategies. So, if we think about the paradigmatic story in the Torah of overcoming temptation, Shmir Sinayim challenges in front of you, and you have to overcome it. What would we think of? So, I think the paradigmatic example is Yosef Hatzadik when it comes to Yosef Potiphar. And there's so much more to that story because Chazal say that how did Yosef overcome that temptation? Yosef Potiphar, clearly a beautiful woman, is tempting Yosef Hatzadik, and she wants to be with him, and he runs out of there. He just runs. And Chazal say that he actually almost gave into temptation, but he saw an image of Yaakov Avinu. He saw an image of Yaakov Avinu, his father, looking at him. But not just Yaakov Avinu, he saw an image of Yaakov Avinu on the Kisei HaKavod. And he just couldn't imagine violating the Avera, and he ran. But there's a deeper twist to this idea, because Chazal also note that Yosef Hatzadik, he looked exactly like Yaakov Avinu. There's very deep ideas in regards to the fact that they both represent harmony between the physical and spiritual, Tiferes, Yesod. But on a very simple level, they look the same. So what does that mean? It means that when Yosef saw this image of this perfect, and the Kisei HaKavod is the root perfect form of Yaakov Avinu. When Yosef saw that, he saw a perfect version of himself. And when he saw this vision of who he was, who he could be, who he should be, who he is, the very possibility of sin became impossible. And he immediately ran out. So here's two practical ideas. Number one, when you understand who you are, who you're capable, when you have that identity, I am so much more than this. I am so capable of achieving growth in this area of my life. Then when thoughts of the possibility of doing something in this area come up, you say, no, I'm above this. I'm so much more than this. That's not who I am. I'm capable of greatness. And identity is so important when it comes to this. Number two is, what did Yosef Hatzadik do? The second the inclination came, he ran. So often, when it comes to this challenge in life, when it comes to Shmir Hanayim, Shechazara, the temptation, it impregnates itself within us. And then, number one, it comes up, and then once it comes up, we might initially reject it, but we think about it, we contemplate it, we rationalize, we use our intellect, we say, I'm not going to do that. But when you engage in the discussion, when you contemplate the issue, when you discuss it within yourself, you will often lose. Yosef Hatzadik, he ran. The second it came up, he ran. You have to push aside a reason and just act right away. Get out of the situation. We brought up the Gemara last time. The Gemara says when you have the Yetzer, drag it to the base measures, immediately just push aside and do something else. Go for a run, learn Torah, talk to a friend, do something immediately. I hope this was helpful, and remember, you are incredible. You can do incredible things. When you have the identity, you can accomplish anything.